everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've already got the cards laid out, so I will just read them real quick for you. The storyline is fairly clear. We've got somebody who is making travel plans to come toward you. They see that you have this great spiritual fortune, that you are open to seeing both sides of a situation, so you might be easily pliable. They're expecting to come in and fill a chair or take a chair and flip your calm upside down. Okay? They're challenged because they're under judgment for whatever it is for this work that they've been doing against somebody who is just loving themselves as they are. They're not a prideful person, or this person that they're under judgment about. They're not in their pride, and they're okay. And they're challenged because this person is okay. So they survived and got through whatever it was that they were sending, and now they want to compromise because they fell into their own trap, and they're challenged. Right? So they're under this big judgment. They're this big pile of judgment. So it could be that they have been cut off, and they want to come forward and offer new love, make a love offer to this person who's got this great fortune, this great spiritual fortune, this person who is of high honor. So they want to make a love honor to this person because they've been cut off. They've been sentenced. They've received a judgment, and the judgment is being cut off, suffering a loss, and potentially actual death. So they're targeting. So they're targeting this person of high honor, and they want to come in and communicate, right? But look at the method of communicating, right? Yeah, everything in their life is coming to an end. Everything. They've been separated, and they may have lost their pet even. This person is a King of Swords reversed, so they're callous. They don't have any emotional control. They're manipulative. They misuse their power. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. They do some misdirected activity, and they're uninspired. They don't really have any motivation for anything except this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know. Maybe they're in a state of lack of stability. And I think that this is what it is, because they're under judgment. They're facing this death and this loss. They've been separated. They want to come up and they want to knock you out of your calm. Or maybe they're not calm. I think that's probably it. They're not in a calm state right now. And they need to come forward and tap into your essence. You are this privileged lady, and it could be that you are a person of service, and it could be that you are seated on a spiritual throne. So he's targeting you, and he wants to come in with a marriage offer, or maybe he has come in with a marriage offer. You are courageous. You find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, and you hesitated. You're like, nah, I don't think so. So his intention is to come forward and present himself as a wisdom keeper, right? A person who's a guide, a King of Cups, a lover, right? He's going to come in, and he's going to present himself perfectly as a friend, somebody's worth friendship. But here is the thing: it's like he's wants to get out of bad health, and he needs the vitality and the spiritual fortune of this privileged lady to get out of bad health. And it could be that he's suffered an injury of some sort. in the near future, see, he's experiencing this wise guy. See here, there's a tower for this wise guy and his foundation. His whole house is coming down for what he'd been doing in the family room, or for what he's been hiding in the family room. This family, this soon to be, this divine couple, they've probably already spiritually connected here in the recent past, right? And this one wants to come and interject himself into that. But this family is very disciplined. They're very disciplined. They can accomplish whatever they set their mind to. They know who isn't who, right? So this person may come in and they may present themselves as an authority figure. They may come in and say that they know the best way to guide you and all of that. But look, sweetheart, you're the privileged lady. You're the one who's in service. You're the one who's seated on that spiritual throne. And you're the one who's already spiritually connected to somebody. This one who's coming in trying to act like all dominator on you and act like you don't know what you're doing. Excuse me? You wouldn't be seated on this throne if you didn't know what you were doing. So watch that one, all right? He's got a lack of motivation, energy, and passion. He's in need of a body. His body is in bad health. He may have had an accident. He sees what's happening for you on the distant horizons. He knows you're going places. And he knows that you're honest and that you're having sweet dreams, that you're comfortable. He totally trashed himself, man, and he wants to bring it to you. So here in the environment, what we got is we've got fear and anxiety, right? So he's wanting to cast an illusion for you who are the creator, who are this privileged lady. So over your mind, he wants to cast a shadow over your imagination, right? You're this creatress, you're seated on your spiritual throne, and he wants to cast this shadow over your imagination regarding the pathway of your divine love and your family. That's his intention, and that's his only, well, that's not his only purpose. His actual purposes in these travel plans is to come forward and to rob you, of your abundance and your divine courtship, to martyr you because they're under judgment. Okay? They're worried because they're haunted right now. They're facing a death. We've got death here twice. This is big time tower. I mean, tower, death. Oh my gosh, everything's upside down. They didn't reach their goals. They're facing endings. And here you are, Queen of Pentacles, coming into a great fortune. So they want to come in and well, let me get down here to the bottom because that's where we started at. So we've got this disappointment, the Eight of Cups in the upright. So somebody's disappointed. They have to walk away from this, right? They're facing endings. And on the top of this deck, it says change. But when I picked it up, the bottom card slid out. Oh, now that one slid out too. So when I picked it up, the bottom two cards now slid out. So there's going to be a change and imprisonment for this thief who's trying to tap into your stuff here. They might be trying to send invisible messages, like telepathic messages. They might be trying to tap into your mind to kind of mold you somehow to either cause a fear and illusion or anxiety regarding divine unions or relationship in general. So they might be trying to mess up your mind, right? They may even come in the 3D if they get that far. I don't know that they'll be able to make it that far, but if they do, they're going to come in and they're going to act like they're cheering you, like, good job, I support you, I'm the king of cups, I'm this guide, I know exactly what you need to do, right? But their intention is to disconnect you and cause you hardship and drama. Okay, you're a creator. You don't have to do anything in this situation. You're very optimistic. This religious person, though, may make an appearance. So be conscientious. Be conscientious. Keep your mind clear, your house clear. Keep your thoughts clear. Be aware. Pay attention to who's in your environment, who's unseen and seen. Pay attention to your energies. Is there any tension? Are you feeling agitated? Do you need to take a spiritual bath? Do you need to drink more water? Do you need to meditate? Do you need to do some breath work? You know, pay attention to these things because all of these things are manipulatable, and these are all things that can be utilized to lower your frequency or your vibration and get you into a state where these illusions of fear and anxiety regarding divine union can attach themselves to you further. And I happen to feel that sometimes when we are woken in the middle of the night and we are bombarded with some of these energies, especially right now in this current time, sometimes it is simply to try to flip our mental body. And, you know, it's difficult when you get woken up in the middle of the night and you're groggy and all of a sudden you're bombarded with all this energy and you're bombarded with all this presence and you don't really know what's happening and you get all cranky and stuff. So, you know, it's really easy for them to kind of stick this illusion on you when you allow yourself to get all tense. So when you constrict, right? And it's like when you constrict, it's like what happens when you constrict, right? It grabs everything that's in the environment and it holds it, right? But when you release that, it's like you expand and it's like you let it go. So this is the whole thing about the thoughts and the energies and like the muscle tension and all that. So do your stretches, you know, do your spiritual baths, do your breath work, take time out to chill out, and make sure you're eating well, because with this high energy sometimes it's a real challenge to eat properly. I know that's true for me anyway. Oh, okay. And then now that I said all that, we've got acceptance here. So there is a need to accept the things that cannot be changed. And forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So in order to be in balance, you really need to forgive this situation. You can't hold on to it. It's like, so this person who's trying to latch on, it's like, and maybe pull you into the past or have you help them out of a bind or come to you and treat you as though you haven't learned everything you needed to know from the previous cycle and that you're not equipped to move forward into this new cycle on your own. I mean, you've already come into yourself. So I think it's really important that you don't allow somebody to manipulate your energy and your mental body, your frequency into a lower vibration that slips you into fear and anxiety regarding divine unions or the future. And make sure you just stay hyper aware. You know, knowing thyself is more than just, you know, knowing what brand of shoes you like or toothpaste or whatever, you know, or, you know, books you like to read or any of that. It's like knowing thyself is how does the energy flow in you? What belongs to you and what doesn't belong to you? I don't know, man. But these ones are in grief and they're in denial for certain, okay? Because you're a person of service. Again, you're a person of service. And you see the humorous side of life, the lighter side of life, and you persevered through all these challenges that they rocked your world with. And you came into your purpose and you grew. And you found peace and you found trust in a higher source. or whoever it is that you lean on when you find yourself extremely challenged. You did that, and they're in a state of fear and regret right now because you are successful. And you know that there is no greater goal than to love. Even if you have bad moments and you cuss the world out and blah, 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 you release it and then you get back on track, right? And they're envious of this about you because they know that this is what brings about health and happiness, right? It's the inner processing. They're guilty and they have to surrender their relationship with you. And on that note, oh wait, we got one more. I need to set this out. On this one, we've got origins. So we've got vitality here. We ended out there with the Queen of Pentacles coming into sudden wealth, right? These ones didn't reach their goals. They're haunted. They're worried. They're facing death, tower, breaking judgment. So you've got good news. You've got vitality. You've got your vitality, right? And these ones, again, they're mentally disturbed and furious about all the bribes they took to what, cause you fright. And now they're suffering what they sent out to you. And they need to get back in your energy to offload it onto you again. Be very careful about who you're permitting into your fields or who you allow to remain there. Okay? Be well. I'll see you on the next one.